Ariel Helwani in Boston alongside Anthony Showtime Pettis, who meets Eddie Alvarez this Sunday night live on FS1. Anthony, good to see you as always. I want to ask you the same question I asked Dominic, and of course you haven't been through as many injuries and trials and tribulations as him, but it's been quite a road for you. Just getting here to Boston, knowing that your fight is 3 days away, is that a victory in its own right for you?
For sure, man. I mean, these training camps, I feel like I did a smart camp this time, but the camps before, there was always days where I'd show up to the gym like, man, this might be the day I get injured and not make this fight. So it's a scary process.
So how did you get over that hump? Because you don't want to be thinking about that every day, right?
You don't really get over it, man. It's kind of in the back of your head all the time because if you know how it feels to, get the fight announced, everybody's excited about the fight, and then you got to pull out. Everybody's talking stuff online. Everybody's, oh, they wanted to see this fight. So it's a lot of pressure on fighters to make these fights. So I just kind of got smarter in my training camps, and I'm not going with new guys anymore. I'm being careful of my selection of what I'm doing on my tired days and what I'm doing when I'm, energetic. How many rounds I'm sparring, I cut that way down. So I feel like I did this camp pretty good.
So what did you change up? I know you're training with Izzy Martinez now, but as far as I know you've wanted to be the man and have the camp revolve around you, did you change that drastically? Are you kind of going back and teetering? How did you actually change things for yourself?
Yeah, I drastically changed that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say I wanted to be the man. I definitely wanted to be the focus of that practice. So me and Duke are training. It's me and Duke. It's not 10 guys in the room and we're just working on skills for all these 10 guys. I feel like I got past that stage where now I just got to work on my specific flaws and specific movements. So that's what we did for striking. Sparring days, I sparred with the team. I had picked a couple guys. I sparred with two or three guys, and that was it. More of just game planning stuff, not trying to go out there and winning sparring matches and beat guys up in the gym. So I just changed that whole mindset of I get paid to fight in the octagon, not in the gym. So I think that's what made me, make this camp easy.
This is your first fight week since you lost the belt.
Yeah.
Is it weird not being here as champion?
So weird. I've seen the belt up there, I've seen the stage up there, and I'm one of these guys down here. It's definitely weird, but it's motivating and humbling and it makes me hungry. So I like it. I feel like in this camp I became that old Anthony Pettis that has something to work for, that has something to get up in the morning and train hard for. And last camp I really didn't have that.
Is this a guy that's been on your radar for a long time, champion in another organization, been around the sport? Do you recall ever sitting back and saying he'd be a fun guy to fight?
Yeah, I mean, after Melendez, he's the next guy outside of the UFC that was, making name in the 155 division. So, yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, he's been fighting overseas since I was, just getting out of high school. So this guy's been around for a long time.
He feels like you had your shot at being champion, you lost the belt, your time is up. It's time for sort of a new era, so to speak.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's been the general consensus? Like everyone's kind of moved past Anthony now with RDA and Conor coming in and Tony Ferguson, Khabib's coming back. It's almost like people almost forgot about you in a weird way.
A little bit. I think that's the case. But I mean, like I always say, this sport's so quick to forget because there's so many fights that go on. There's so many new fighters making names. I mean, once it's my turn this weekend, I make my name. I have a great performance. Everybody's going to be talking about Anthony Pettis again.
So 2 days ago, they announced that Conor's fighting RDA for the belt. How did you react to that? Did that take the wind out of your sails at all?
You know what? I'm so used to it now, man. I've been here before in this position where I was guaranteed a title shot. It didn't happen. So my whole mindset now is focus on who's next and stop looking at the division of like who am I fighting after Eddie Alvarez. I'm gonna take it one fight at a time, and I'm competing against myself out there, man. I don't feel like these guys are on my level if I'm 100%. When I'm in there 100%, I don't think anybody in the world could beat me.
Were you told, though, that you're getting a title shot if you win?
Yes, I was told.
Is that still the case? Like, will you just wait for that?
Who knows?
Okay.
I mean, who knows? And I don't know if I'm going to wait anymore, man. I feel like I've been waiting for belts. I have a new contract with the UFC. I'm getting paid what I want to get paid, and I feel like now it's time to just go out there and just keep fighting.
How do you win?
Knockout. I feel like this is a knockout.
Wow.
He's one of the guys that takes a lot of hits. See, we saw him in the Melendez fight, get both eyes closed, low kick by Cerrone, and I could do all that.
Can't wait for it. Welcome back. Good luck on Sunday.